Hey guys, it's Red. Hope you like the new intro. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a flash effect. Now if you don't know what a flash effect is, it is from the TV show The Flash. It's about a guy who gets struck by lightning and then has super speed. But unlike any other super speed effect, whenever he runs, there is a trail of lightning that follows behind him. And if you don't exactly understand what I mean, you'll find out in just a minute. Now I've already prepared some footage. But you're probably thinking, how did I speed up this footage? Well, I went into Hitfilm and put in the regular footage of my actor running, and then I split the layer at the exact moment he enters the frame, so even if I see a tiniest tuft of his outfit or any little prop, I split the layer using this slice tool. I slice it for when he starts running, and when I see the last tuft of whatever he's holding or whatever he has leave the frame, that's where I slice at the end. Now I take the layer that's in between those two and I speed it up to about 300% using the right-clicking it and using the speed/duration tool. And when I put it to 300, the layers are all disconnected. I take the last layer and I drag it so that it lines up with my my middle layer, and then I get this. That's why it's kind of cut. If you see it slow down a little bit. So that's where the slice tool is cut. Now, I've sped it up so that the frames are a little more spaced out. Now, if you're still confused on the speed part, I'll release a short video after this. It's going to be silent. It'll just it won't be silent. It'll show me splitting the layers, speeding up, and then dragging it if you're still not sure of how this works. Now, the first thing we're going to want to do is go to Effects, and we're going to be using the lightning and electricity effect. Now we're going to drag that onto our video footage, and you see that it appears there. Go to the controls panel and open up lightning and electricity. Go to a wave scale, put it down to 0. You'll understand what we're going to do with this later. Twitch scale, put it down. Now go to branches, quantity, 0. And now you've made a straight beam of light. You're going to want to do this for the lightning part, because it's not going to be the native lightning that this has. It's actually a straight line, oddly enough. Go to the glow, and I'm going to see whether the flashes effect, like the flashes, I should say lightning effect, is better, or reverse flashes. Not vibrant enough. Huh? Definitely not. Now, I'm going to try out zooms. I'm definitely going to use the orange one. Now, just like in the previous video, I'm just going to zoom out to about 50. Now, this might make your footage a bit small, but you're gonna have to bear with us. So, you can close up this effects panel because you're gonna do everything in the controls panel. Go to the part of the footage when you see your actor enter the frame. Oh. There we go. Now, bring this off camera before you do anything. That is the most important thing. Keep it relatively away, a good distance away from your footage. Stop at the glow. Now go to the start and end properties. Click on this little gray circle for start point and end point. Now, I like to keep these open just so that there's no bugs or anything, but if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. But if there's something wrong, at least you can see it here if you have it open. Now I'm going to move a frame forward, and I'm going to try to put this lightning layer onto one part of my actor and try to stick to it as best as I can. Now, because I sped up the footage, everything moves a lot faster. Now I want to adjust everything so that it is straight. And then, let's see, come on. As you can see, I am expanding this light beam lightning effect. I'm expanding it and making it longer. So this means that you don't have to expand it or use any controls in the control panel. Now, if the part you're trying to reach goes off camera, try to follow it off camera, but also pause and take a frame to shorten your lightning if you haven't already. Now that you're leaving the frame, do that. There we go. Let's watch our footage. Now, this looks quite elegant considering that we're not using a preset lightning pack like the Strike pack made by Grant Cook, and though it's for Adobe After Effects Red's effects and his show Red Alert shows you how to do it, but if you don't know how to use the pack, it's really useless to you. So this is for the people who don't really know how to adjust that pack to your actor. And yeah, so you see that the keyframes, when I open up the effects panel, and the electricity, start, and you see these little keyframes. Like I said in the other video, these are the information points where your changes have been saved. Now, as you can see, this doesn't exactly look like the Flash from the TV show if you watch it. So, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to rinse and repeat this process for multiple lightning and electricity layers. Now, what you're going to want to do now, go back to the effects panel, and go back to the lightning and electricity and leave it there. If you, well, type it in, but just drag it from where it is if you have left it open like I did. Take the lightning and the electricity and just drag it there. Now, like before, go to controls, go to the new lightning layer, close all of this up, go to the new lightning layer, and it should be highlighted in blue unless you take anything else out. And depending on where you drag the lightning layer, you are probably going to see that it's going to come out on top if you just drag it onto the footage, but if you position it, then you'll know exactly where it is. Now, go downwards and do exactly what you did. Waves, twitch scale, no, wave scale, 0. Branches, nah. Now, start, end. And because mine is so short, all I have to do is do it like a few frames through, and it'll be fine. So, start point. Oh no, turn keyframing off. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the beginning, and I almost forgot the key thing. Bring it considerably out of range from your footage. Now you can click the start point and end point button. Alright. Now, let's find the frame where I enter. Now, well, actually, I almost forgot. For glow, because it's off camera, it doesn't matter if you're keyframing or not, but if it's a little off camera, then people will see the glow change. Alright, move forward one frame, and I'm just gonna stick to this part, this actor's hair. Just a little bit off camera, move it back a little bit. Let's see what it looks like now. Now that looks pretty elegant from my perspective, because after all, it's so fast that it's kind of a blur, but you can see the lightning. Now that I've showed you how to do it again, just rinse and repeat this for as much of your actor's body that is showing. So I would recommend doing it a lot, but not too much, because if you don't have enough, it doesn't look very nice. If you have too much, it looks like a solid wall is following your actor. So you can see that I put a lot of space between mine, but I plan to put like 3 or 4 in between all of those lightning / laser beam effects. Now, this is all I wanted to show you. I just wanted to show you the basics so that you can go more advanced and put this into whatever you would like to make it. This is just more of a quick effect rather than a full tutorial, so I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, you can leave your questions in the description, and I will see you guys next video.